Welcome everybody to the sneak peek of the EP that is to come out this weekend by Unconditional Victory. Well, but this Christmas, not this weekend. But this is the weekend sneak peek. So welcome. I'm going to talk about the tracks really fast before I play this. Out of the 4 tracks of this debut EP from this new artist, this is his first studio experience. We first did the song Look Up, and he decided that's how we're going to start the EP. That was a beat given to him by a fellow producer that he knows through the church. And I couldn't get stems or multi-tracks of it, so I did what I could to try to... I could tell that the kick in 808 didn't have a clean side chain to kind of duck the bass for the 808 kick. So I did what I could to manipulate that and try to make the best out of it. I wanted to add some musical stuff to it, but he didn't know me or my skill level, and he just didn't feel comfortable with me adding stuff to his music, which is cool. It was a collaboration between them two anyhow. I was just providing a service to record vocals and produce vocals. So I just went with that, and I was cool with it. Throwing Stones, however, he bought this beat off of some beat site online. I actually got really good multi-tracks of that, and I feel like I did a pretty decent mix of that. From Death to Life, it was a stem out, and in the stem out, the kick and the bass were... the 808, I should say, to clarify, the kick in 808, which they may have been a sample to begin with, I don't know, but they weren't separate and they were highly saturated. Had to do some cleaning up of that, and I also did some creative things to that. I used Melodyne and some gating and glitching effects to after we recorded vocals to give it more movement. I try to keep everything in key, and I feel like that came out pretty decent. Personally, that's probably my favorite track, even though it's musically probably one of the simplest. But anyhow, that's the one we did last. And then Equivocation. Excuse me, the dogs are whining outside the door. I don't have the second door closed, so you can hear them. They want my attention. Anyhow, Equivocation. That was also just a stereo track like we did with the first track. That's how he bought that beat, and it was mixed pretty decently to start with, but I couldn't quite do everything that I wanted to do, and I didn't get into stem separation or any of that. Maybe I should have, I don't know, but quit whining. I'm trying to live stream, y'all. Calm down. Sorry about that. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and shut off this mic, hit play, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Comes out December 25th on your local streaming services, iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. So yeah, hope you enjoy.
Take another shot with no ice. Telling myself it's demonic cycles. Which side am I on? I'm not a rival. Remind myself what God told me. It's hard sometimes, cause what I see sometimes the lies like to dive deep. Driving my mind's the truth that set me free. He who's free is free indeed. You see me on my way back. Now I'm laid back. He whose mind is stayed on these. Kept in perfect peace. Cause everything you are, I cling to. Everything I need. You are more than what you bring to the table. We soar on wings. With man it's impossible, but with God I'm walking on in dividing seas. My life was rocking back and forth, came to set this captive free. Get out the bed, taking up 2 shots, and don't forget, smoke about 2 blunts, cherry on top with a pill hitting on time. Go for a more Corona, I don't need them. On my sets, took a loss to the tension. different from the other ones I've been in, but that's just it. Seeking you will find His Spirit bears witness with each of us that we are His children, made in His image. I don't care what the mirror says. Longer I appear, I'm fearless. And right after you came in with laughter, you said get up, we're moving to another chapter. You picked me up, I'm not waiting for the rapture. Get up son, I didn't pick you from a raffle, no accident. And I'm back in it, giving back what's taken and I'm taxing it. I'm the real lion, he only acts like one, leaving nothing left that you're lacking in. See the veil being torn, I wrote your story, I know the plans. Current suffering don't beat the glory. Grace is sufficient, there's nothing you're missing. With me you got all that you need for the mission. I'm giving you truth, pick up your sword. Now that you know that the victory's yours, I'm making a way, it's already open. Just walk through the door, see the veil being torn. I wrote your story, I know the plans. Current suffering don't beat the glory. Grace is sufficient, there's nothing you're missing. With me you got all that you need for the mission. I'm giving you truth, pick up your sword. Now that you know that the victory's yours, I made a way, it's already open. Just walk through the door, look up, look down, no more above. You are seated with Christ, rocking with the rock and the rest is pebbles. Magnifying ranks, they ain't on my level. Putting down a show, see me change the channel. No more looking at below like I'm placed with the devil. Look up, look down, no more above. You are seated with Christ, rocking with the rock and the rest is pebbles. Magnifying ranks, they ain't on my level. Putting on a show, see me change the channel. Won't even look down just to step on the devil. No. All I've ever known is who religion says I am. How am I supposed to know which way to go when I don't even know where I am? All I've ever known is throwing stones. I'm on the road again, don't know if I'll make it home. I do this with my own hands. But you can let this old house burn down into the ground. Let all the ashes fall in your hands. Too many times I've seen you turn the ashes into beauty. I know you can turn this house to a home of God. Can't tell me nothing, can't tell me nothing. I know what I know, the truth set me free. Can't tell me nothing, I know who I am, that's who He's in me. World keeps on turning, I'm learning that God said I'm free. Empty, goodbye to who I was. I just wanna understand, know who you say I am. It's like I'm walking on my hands, my whole life turning upside down. I kinda like it, what's there more to see? Just stay in the moment, normal pulling 360s, normalizing 180. There's no more to see, I know who I am, that's who He is in me. Image of God, that's what He said, as He is, so are we. Same God that rose from the grave, made land and sea. Full of the world, but something still missing. How am I supposed to know which way to go when I don't even know where I am? All I've ever known is throwing stones. I'm on the road again, don't know if I'll make it home. I do this with my own hands. See that I'm making way, see that I'm breaking chains, see that the sea even knows my name. He who believes, who have eyes to see that we're not walking by sight. Can't see what I'm breathing, yet still I'm alive. That's what we call faith. Come to me, all who are weary and weighed down. I'm making everything new, no duct tape. See I'm committed like Jose, don't hit the snooze, no delay. Can't tell me nothing, can't tell me nothing. I know what I know, you can throw those lies if you want to. Can't tell me nothing. Too many times God came through with the light. Can't deny sun rising, again, clock ticking, time goes on by. Goodbye to who I was. You said let your kingdom come on earth as if it's heaven. Table set with more than leavened bread. The store don't got this on the shelf, no inventory there to sell. Come to me, all who are weary, heavy burden. See your value in your purpose, not a statue that you worship, not the pastor that was hurtful. Put the mask up for the churches. Boy, you're lacking in discernment. My mind's going round in circles, trying to act, but I'm still learning. If you ask, I might get nervous. Boy, you better get that courage. I might laugh, but I'm still hurting. How am I supposed to know which way to go when I don't even mad at something, or I had it this time. If I'm not throwing my fist up, I'm too down and sad about something. Chasing the field, what does it heal? Looking for truth, looking for real. The way, the truth, the light. We up all night, put up a fight. Don't move your feet, won't lose if you don't leave. From losing sleep, another night to rest in peace. From death to life. Walking in heaven while I'm walking on earth. In the world but not of it, ever since second birth. Got so much to unlearn, there's so much that I've heard. Can't get with YOLO, yeah, I know that I've been given two hearts. Here's my life in two parts, to the light, through the dark. All the sunset, do not part. It's getting hot, I'm getting parched. I'm finished line and never start. From the beginning, never stop. Religion says you're not enough, but don't you know you're gifted, given everything that pertains to life and godliness. Made in the image, that's the kind of light you is. That's as bright as it gets. It's all available according to the knowledge of Him. Seated in heavenly places, ain't no climbing up. Everything gone when I blink, everything wrong in my dreams. Open my eyes to see, what do I believe? Wake me out my sleep, set this captive free. Help me to listen when you speak. Yeah, this is who I am. We up all night, put up a fight. Don't move your feet, won't lose if you don't leave. From losing sleep, another night to rest in peace. From death to life. God would gotta get to know me. All these thoughts running, got a lot to say on what to believe or not. Don't drop that mustard seed of faith. Snakes falling off the tree. Take this peach or this apple and curiosity, I realize it's not about fruit. You in a dark room, got a thoughts to myself while I'm in the pew. Try to tell me things I already knew. Tell me something new, what you call good news. Been drinking booze, if you can't tell, they say I'm going to hell. That ain't help a bit, feel like I'm stuck and it keeps me loose. And I'm tired of it, but I don't know what to do. Just you in a dark room, tell the thoughts to myself with nothing new. Nobody else that I trust, not even me. All I want is simple truth, but I can't even think, don't know what to say. I'ma just walk away since I don't got the right to stay. It's all good, I never could trust anything that try to take my peace. Everything gone when I blink, everything wrong in my dreams. Open my eyes to see, what do I believe? Wake me out my sleep, set this captive free. Help me to listen when you speak. Yeah, this is who I am. We up all night, put up a fight. Don't move your feet, won't lose if you don't leave. From losing sleep, another night to rest in peace. From death to life. You can kick it, flip it, twist it, spin it, no matter how you turn it. Not Khaled, but God did when I never did deserve it. Walking out on who I was, walking in who rose the sun. You were made for something great. Yeah, I do this all on purpose. Stuck on generational curses. Jesus flipped the game and reversed it. Gotta move on with life, that's certain. Put a smile on my face like Kermit. It's a new day, we all still learning. Feel the heat, feel the fire. Let it burn up, purify me like a diamond. No four walls inside these churches. Getting lit on Christ we turn to. Let my mind be realigned to what your word is. Put all the lies in a line and start to burn it. As it lights up, I'm learning what it really means to live. What is life? What is purpose? you to see that everything it says about me is about you too. Tell me, how do you feel when you look in the mirror? Can you see the same thing when you're looking at me? I got the same face, same strength, same weakness. Take it in, hold up, take a plate. Let's see. See, I gotta take a stand in front of your enemies. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. We standing up to principalities. You know what, I'm free. We know that it's done, that it's done indeed. God said that you above, not beneath. See, the devil gotta flee. What you running from? Death died and I came to light. Rose up the grave of Christ. New creation that he created in me. In the image that I was made in. Am I crazy for having faith to believe that you are who you say that you are? When I went from swimming in mud to living in love. When you said that I am who you say that I am. No more lies. Surprised when I walk in a room, I know you're in there too. Dark can't comprehend light. Disarm and defeated. What weapon is there to form if he tried to fight? Oh, I think about leaving. I think that I'm sinking, displaying lies in my mind. No power of your own, so you try to turn me against myself. Let's see. See, I gotta take a stand in front of your enemies. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. We standing up to principalities. You know what, I'm free. We know that it's done, that it's done indeed. God said that you above, not beneath. See, the devil got flee. What you running from? You can come and get to know me. He said, she said, they said, we said, but God said I'm seated with Christ. I'm rising with the sunrise. No tears, no cries. Joy comes in the morning. Just know I wrote your story when you weren't even born yet. I know the plans that I wrote before there was a 4 in the morning. Before the rain was pouring, before the world was formed, before sunlight made a way so you can get to know me. Closer than a friend, closer than your homies. Breathe in, breathe out, even closer than you breathe. And see, I gave the breath of life. See, I gotta take a stand in front of your enemies. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. We standing up to principalities. You know what, I'm free. We know that it's done, that it's done indeed. God said that you above, not beneath. See, the devil gotta flee. What you running from? Still walking, no stopping. I'm living, no coughing. I know they might say that I'm one that won't change what I'm on now. No, I'm not ashamed, cause I know who holds a name. What's a name without knowing who? Yeah, a lot of people got a lot to say, a lot of fakes in your face. Tell me what's true, now the ground shaking. Looking at the time, getting late, a lot of signs lately. Carry on like what's new. Took death to the grave and he came out the tomb. Can't kill life and he's coming back soon.
And that concludes the sneak peek. I went ahead and let the dogs in so they're not whining at the door, but however you might hear their nails walk across this this tile floor, this ceramic tile floor I got in the studio. So might hear their collars jiggle a little bit. Yeah. Constantly need attention. Get down, Addie. Quit it. Quit it. Anyhow, I want to talk about a few more things. If anybody's watching, I went ahead and did some edits to how I'm using my talkback mic on my Series 3 mixer to capture my voice for streaming. And how I wanted it set up is, for one, I didn't want it really close to me. Right now, it's a good 2.5 feet from my face when I'm sitting straight up, leaning kind of forward towards my desk. So it's not directly in my face, but yet I got it sounding like it's pretty close, even though it's not. And so for one reason, I did not want something in front of me in my way between me and the desk, me and the console. And for two, if there's somebody else in here in the future and we're live streaming, I'd like to pick up the room. I got the room pretty well treated, even though it's not perfect. Yeah, I still got a few bass traps I need to put in the very back of the room. It's not quite all the way done with my treatment, but it's pretty heavily treated with huge clouds. I got 8-inch clouds covering almost the whole ceiling. So it's kind of acting like a bass trap. And I have the front wall I built is actually it's the whole front wall is nothing but rock wool, but it's only 4 inches, but I got panels on top of it with air gap in between. So the way they calculate that is the total depth between the front panel and the back. So it's about I think it's about 10 inches of absorbent there with the air gap and stuff I got set up. So that's kind of acting like a bass trap too. So it's not so horrible. Will you quit whining? I'm trying to live stream. Give me a minute. I'll get off here in a minute. Let me talk for a minute. Quit whining. Attention hounds, man, I swear. But yeah, so with the talkback mic, try to show an example of this real quick. Hit stop. So I have it routed to auxiliary mixes, which is my mix 3 and 4. I'm not using these mixes right here yet. So I have a few spare mixes I'm not quite using right now. I had one of my DBX 166XL compressors die, which was these channels originally. So once I get that fixed, then all these will be used, and I get my subwoofers installed in the room. Then everything will be used. This auxiliary mix vocal monitors for my ear mix monitor controls for the mic booth or somebody at the drum set. There's a return from the computer where it's just whatever's coming from the computer. They can turn up and down, an EQ if they want. Quit licking me, goddamn. Vocal monitor for their vocal mix, and I have a headphones mix, which is my return from the computer that I have somewhat pre-EQ'd to make the headphones I have, which I have the Neumann headphones, and I have a bunch of Sony Bluetooth headphones that sound really close to these Neumanns, believe it or not. I mean, they're not quite as detailed, but they are quite pleasing to listen to, and I actually prefer to edit and mix on them 90% of the time, the Sonys. But anyhow, quit! I'm talking! You quit it! But, yeah, so I have a headphones mix that's for that. Anyhow, back to what I was talking about. I'm using, on the talkback mix, like before, I'm using the passive EQ. I'm not using the passive EQ, excuse me. I'm using the classic compressor. I hear you. You can go outside in a minute. I hear you. Well, let me get finished here first. Quit climbing on me. So yeah, I'm using that for my talkback for compression. And then if I get further away, it's not so bad. So you can see I can move around the room, and I mean, I'm leaning all different directions in my chair. I can roll back even, go back several feet. I'm against my drum set and spare chairs now. As you can see, it's not so bad on compression, but anyhow, that's not so reactive. I got it set up finally today where nothing will clip going into OBS, and I'm doing parallel, so I have my talkback mic feeding into one mix, which goes into the stream mix, then another talkback channel, which is doing a whole lot more compression. I like this Tube CB with fast attack and release. And quit, Rebel. Lord. And yeah, I just like the way they sound together. And I'm also using EQ to brighten it up and bring up the bottom a little bit. And that's pretty much all I've changed. And I did a few tests before I streamed today, and I'm liking the way it's sounding. So hopefully it translates well on YouTube. Anyhow, I think I'm done with this disastrous streaming for the day. So dogs probably need to go outside, and they definitely need attention. So I hope you enjoyed that. Look out for Unconditional Victory's EP coming out Christmas. It's called Captivated, I believe. So yeah, look out for Unconditional Victory, Captivated, December 25th, Christmas.